I will tell you guys about this. This past weekend was the Green Party of New York State Presidential Nominating Convention. Because, as some of you may know, the Green Party is still in its presidential primary process. Yes, the Democrats have decided to nominate accused rapist Joe Biden, but the Green Party is still very much in its primary process. Each state and identity caucus going through its primary process and awarding its delegates. New York State had its presidential nominating convention digitally this past weekend. I was there digitally at the convention this past weekend, and at the convention, they did announce the results of the New York State primary, and of the 21 delegates in the state of New York, 17 of them went to Howie Hawkins, and 4 of them went to Dario Hunter. So both candidates, both campaigns, the Howie Hawkins and Angela Walker campaign and the Dario Hunter and Darlene Elias campaign, both came to the New York State nominating convention on Saturday, and we were given the opportunity to speak with both campaigns. And so I was able to ask a question of both campaigns, both of the Hawkins Walker campaign and the Hunter Elias campaign, and I asked them both the same question. I said, as a member of both the National Youth Caucus and National Queer Caucus of the Green Party of the United States, I would like some clarity on your campaign's stance on the federal decriminalization of sex work and what your campaign is doing to protect sex workers' rights as workers. And I'm very happy that I was able to ask that question to both of the delegate leading presidential campaigns in the Green Party. And first was the Hawkins Walker campaign. And so I asked that question, and vice presidential candidate Angela Walker answered that question, and she said that the Hawkins Walker campaign fully supports sex workers' rights and the decriminalization of sex workers. And Angela Walker said, "Sex work is work, the end," which I thought was a really great quote, and I was really happy with that. Then I asked the same question to the Hunter Elias campaign, and Dario Hunter answered this question, and Dario Hunter also enthusiastically supported sex workers' rights and the decriminalization of sex work. And Dario expanded on that a little bit more and said that he also brought up that he supports centering sex workers' voices in advocating for sex workers' rights, and that was a point that really stuck with me as well, particularly considering the Mike Gams for Congress campaign has a sex work policy advisor, and that is Rara Imler, and we are very focused on elevating the voices of sex workers in their own advocacy. So that's pretty cool that they were able to, that the Hunter campaign gave that answer. So long story short is I'm happy to report that both of the leading presidential campaigns in the Green Party primary right now support the decriminalization of sex work, and our campaign asked them so personally at the Green Party of New York State nominating convention and got those answers verified from them, which is really great. So I'm excited about that.